and welcome back to my channel, What the Beck. Today I'm going to be showing you 5 stash busting ideas to get your stash busted and make some cute blankets to either keep, gift, or donate. So let's get started. Before I get into the meat and potatoes of yarn, which if someone made a potato flavored yarn, I would definitely eat it. I just wanted to do an honorable mention for my favorite stash busting stitch, which is a big granny square. No joining, no special, techniques or anything. And it works up really great with a color changing yarn like this one. So I wanted to mention that as well. It's also really fun if you use textured yarns, like these 6 cakes that I had sitting around in my house for literally 4 years. I just turned them into a big granny square, and now someone that I donated to will get to have a nice fluffy warm hug, and it was really quick and easy because of the granny pattern. Now you're not seeing double. I did just choose a really similar color palette for this one, but this is actually a granny row blanket, and the reason I like this one is because you can complete a first set of rows for your stripe and then weigh the piece you've made, and then you'll know how many approximate ounces or grams you'll need of yarn for each subsequent stripe. So for example, I also was able to kind of eyeball the size of the ball of yarn and know that I'd be able to do 2 rounds with each of my colors. And I went for kind of pastel fun color scheme here. And again, no joining, super quick and easy, just basic double crochets. Now, if you want to level up from basic granny stitch but not think too hard, I can highly recommend this pattern, which I don't know if there's an actual name for it. I actually saw it in a thrift store. If I have a picture, I'll put it up. But it's just 2 rows of granny stitch and then 2 rows of double crochet. And then I just kept changing color. I had a lot of this aqua, so I did, again, stash busting my scraps. Once I knew about how many ounces the first stripe was, I knew that that size of ball of yarn would work for my other stripes. So here's this one. Again, really pretty spring colors. Now, I know you're getting tired of granny stitch, so I want to show you something really fun, really cool, and really good at busting really small scraps. So let's see it. This is the African flower hexagon. The pattern that I use is made by this creator right here, and I ended up making a ton of these about a year ago. I think I actually finished it back in either January or February 2025, and it's so perfect for little tiny scraps. As you can see, I did every flower totally different from each other. Some are kind of monochrome, some are more, different colors, some based on real flowers, and some just like totally crazy, like this neon one down here. I really like these because it's very portable. Again, it uses really small balls of yarn, and you can even do a join as you go granny stitch around them, which is what I did to avoid sewing them together. And let me know if you want a tutorial on that, because I love doing this method of join as you go granny borders. Now you'll have to forgive my strings on this one. It is still in progress, so I'm trying to make sure it doesn't unravel as I'm showing you. But this is the Jacob's Ladder Afghan by this creator, and it's super fun because basically you're doing a lot of double crochets separated by chains, and I'm choosing to do mine like kind of as I go. When I get about a foot of blanket done, I chain them up, but you can wait till the very end to do that, and it makes this super cool effect. I'm doing 2 rows of each just so I don't have a bunch of ends to weave in. I'm carrying up along the edge of the blanket. But as you can see, I'm just alternating light and dark, brown, tan, cream kind of colors, and the 2 loops from the previous rows cover up the 2 loops of the current row, and it makes a really cool effect. So this one is also destined for donation, but it's super cool, and I kind of want to do one with rainbow colors now. For our final feature here, I want to recommend a type of blanket. I don't remember exactly which pattern I followed for this one, but I think it's really fun and stunning. And again, if you want to stash bust but not kind of do something super basic, super mindless, you still want a bit of a challenge, these sort of mandala type afghans are super fun because your rows are pretty much different every time. and some of them even like end up getting bigger on the outside, so that you copy the same pattern repeat for the rows. And I think they're super beautiful. You just have to go on Ravelry and search for blanket made in the round, and you can even throw in some like stitch types you want to look for. Like you can search for things that include front post stitching for this raised effect, or if you like doing mosaic blankets as well, you can find those too. So this is, again, not just a single pattern, but a lot of patterns are really pretty like this. And the cake yarns, which I know they're so pretty and easy to pick up and put in your cart, they turn out really beautifully with this. So I see some more of these in my future because I have quite a bit of mandalas in my stash. Now, I'm going to give a secret extra pattern to you, and I think this one will be super fun to stash bust with, but I don't have a finished one with me, so I'm going to put up a picture of Sparkle Dog Soiree. This is my #1 favorite pattern I've ever designed, and I kind of want to see what someone else's one would look like. So if you're the first one to do it, I will give you another one of my patterns for free. So just a little bit of incentive there. I think it's super fun. It has a lot of different techniques, some regular crochet, some increasing and decreasing fun, and mosaic as well. And again, some basic grannies with a little bit of a twist. So please let me know which of these is your favorite. What is your go-to crochet blanket stash buster project? I would love to hear it in the comments below. And feel free to subscribe and check out my shop in the link below. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you later. Bye.